What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. It's your boy back again. In today's video, we're going to talk about StreetSmart Edge and how to use the news, talk about the news, and how to use it to your advantage with StreetSmart Edge. I love StreetSmart Edge. I will always use StreetSmart Edge ever since I found this platform, and I have used so many platforms out there: Thinkorswim, TradeStation, E-Trade, Dash Trader, and I've got to say StreetSmart Edge is the best by far. I have people asking me how much does it cost for StreetSmart Edge. I once had an account with Charles Schwab, then I withdrew all my funds and I left $5 in it, and I could show you guys. All I left in it was $5 or $6. It still gives me live data, real time. I compare the charts to the level 2 that with the broker that I am with now, and it matches up perfectly. The news still works on it. The screeners still work on it. So all I'm going to say is it's absolutely free to use. Maybe deposit in a couple bucks or something just to have it open. But I will always use StreetSmart Edge as long as I am trading in, which is probably the rest of my life because I love the stock market. But we got a lot to cover in this video about the news and how to use it. So let's jump into it. How do you find the news app in StreetSmart Edge? You go up here to the top right to the launch tools. This is where you're going to find everything in StreetSmart Edge. When you first get StreetSmart Edge, it may be overwhelming of everything that's in StreetSmart Edge. Give it a solid week. Get familiar with the platform and everything that's in it. Try everything out. You will get used to it, and you will more than likely develop a love for this platform. But come to the launch tools here and just click on this news app right here, and then this will pop up right here. And what you do, first off, link this news thing up with everything that you have linked together. So I have my watch list, my screener, and my charts all under the link of this diamond right here. So I'm going to link this as well to a diamond. That way every ticker that I pull up, let's say BPTH, everything is going to sync to BPTH. The news, the charts, that way everything is on the same page. Now, my opinion, the news with StreetSmart Edge is very, very powerful. There are so many news sources that StreetSmart Edge and Charles Schwab has. Let me show you guys. Go to the settings, and then this will pop up. Click on the news tabs. This is all the news providers that StreetSmart Edge is getting its news from. And if you scroll down, they have a lot on this list. U.S. Security and Exchange Commissions, Edgar filings, all kinds. Reuters, PR Newswire, MarketWire, some news sources you've heard of before, some you haven't, but look at how many news sources you got. The only one that's not checked is the IB Investors Incorporated, FX Wire Pro. I think you might need a subscription for that. I've never had to use it. The news has just been great for me. So you got tabs up here with the news. When you open it up, breaking news tab, anything breaking news in the world that comes out, this is where you're gonna find it. Everything. Like one of them right here at 2 a.m. and it's constantly scanning all of these news sources for any fresh news that comes out. Then they got the ticker news right here. They got the date, the description of the news, and then when you click on it, it reads all right here. Or if you wanted to double click on it, it'll open up a window with the link to where the news came from. If you click on it, it'll open up your web browser and it'll take you to the link of where this news came from. Then they got News Watch. News Watch is pretty unique. So if you go to Ed News Watch right here, let's say you're really interested in a specific area of the stock market. You've always been interested, let's say, in earnings. If you wanted, you come over to News Watch, you click on Ed News Watch, you find earnings right here. and add the code, and it'll search the whole market for any earnings on any ticker, any company, and every time a company puts out news on earnings, it'll post it for you in here. And they have all kinds of codes that you can search for and add to a list if you're interested in it, like insider buying, insider trading, stock splits, drug and research, cancer. The list is really, really huge. Contracts, new products, partnerships, corporate news, disasters, earthquakes. They really have it broken down into so many categories. Oil, gold, healthcare, money markets. The list goes on and on and on. I don't know if you can add all of these if you wanted, but I just went through this whole thing here and just picked what I thought would be important news and added it to a list here. See, they even got NFL football, hockey. They just really want it to be like your news source for everything. And you can even hook it up to a watch list if you wanted. So if you had a particular watch list that you wanted it to be scanning for news all the time, you could set it up to do that. And then they got the briefing.com. And the briefing.com is one of those big news resources. Whenever briefing.com puts something out, it's going to post it in here for you. They got the briefing.com commentary. You can have it show up of what's in play, short stories, story stocks, tech stocks, stock market update, daily sector wrap. What I really like about the StreetSmart Edge news is it'll also give you SEC filings, Form D, Form 4s, Form SC13Gs, 10Qs I'll see in there. And whenever a company comes out with an SEC filing, it'll post it in here. You double click on it, it'll pop a window up. Click on the link, and just like that in your browser, it'll open up the SEC filing for you automatically. I love that about StreetSmart Edge. So I can quickly see if a company has warrants, is there any dilution, is there any insider buying, selling. And like I said, I used to use Thinkorswim, and Thinkorswim uses Benzinga. My opinion, StreetSmart Edge blows Thinkorswim's news thing out of the water. Yeah, it doesn't have Benzinga, what is that, Squawk Box to begin with. I really didn't care for Benzinga and Benzinga Squawk to begin with. But if you come up here to the time frame, you can look up the news from what was released for today, the last 24 hours, or you can do custom. Let's say you want to see all the news that was released the previous 2 weeks. Come to the calendars right here, just select the dates, and then click go. And it'll show you all the news that was released the previous 2 weeks. And then let's say a company puts out a press release, and there's a keyword that you want to look for. If you come down here to search keyword and type in and, it'll highlight all the words, the keywords that you want to see in the press release. Let's find a really long one. So I just typed in offering right there, and it's got 2 matches, and you can see it highlighted it right here and right here. So it's just another cool feature that's in this. If you don't like the color of this, right click, go to colors, and you could customize the color and how this looks if you wanted. Right click again, same thing with the font. If you want to make the font bigger, smaller, the style of the font, you could do that. But that's just about it for the StreetSmart Edge news app that's in the trading platform. If you guys have any questions, put it in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Join the Trading Learning 101 community. Alright, until next time everyone, have that patience, have that discipline, and study, study, study. Alright, later everyone.